Good afternoon, this is Trey with BuildIdaho.com. In an effort to bring you the best information about buying and building new homes, we're going to do a tour today with John Cotner of Cotner Building Company, and we're going to be introducing you to one of the Nampa subdivisions. This one's called Rockwell Village, and we're going to get John down off that pillar, and we're going to get a tour here in just a moment. Okay, John, we're at Rockwell Village. Tell me, where am I today?
You are in West Nampa, out of Roosevelt Road between Middleton and Midway. Right between is Canyon County's very first Energy Star subdivision, Rockwell Village.
And how many lots will this subdivision be when it's completed?
65.
65. So let's get a tour. Okay, John, tell me a little bit about Rockwell Village and tell me how you came up with the name.
Well, Rockwell Village is a craftsman-style community, or Americana, if you want to call it that. And in designing it, we wanted to bring in the theme of the old home. So front porches, build more of a community rather than a neighborhood. And you know, when you talk about that Americana theme, you can't help but think about Norman Rockwell. So we have names for the streets that are Norman and Freedom, Stockbridge, all names that kind of revolve around Norman Rockwell. And that's kind of the architectural style of the homes that are built in here.
And this community is an Energy Star community, right?
Absolutely, 100% Energy Star. I don't build anything less than Energy Star certification.
And I know that you've actually got kind of a disadvantage with the subdivisions. Your homes aren't necessarily depreciating like the rest of Nampa is.
That's a real disadvantage when it comes to taxable value, because we can't go in and argue a lot of our values and try to get the prices down on lots for taxes, because they say, John, it's a nice place, you don't have short sales, you don't have foreclosures, because we're trying to build as we go. We didn't allow a bunch of builders to come in 2 years ago and put up a bunch of stuff and then
stock it up and let it go to short sale.
Yeah, so we're doing it right. It's a little slower than what we originally anticipated, but every single one of these homeowners that live in here love it. It's a great place to live.
Okay, John, this is one of the homes in the community. This is actually a Cotner Building Company home. So why don't you point out some of the features of this home that help it blend into the community and make this part of the Rockwell Village neighborhood?
This home was actually originally built as our model home for the subdivision. And it demonstrates exactly what we want to have. We want to have, this one actually has a bungalow feel.
Okay.
Not every house has to be bungalow, but this has an old-fashioned bungalow feel, kind of like homes that were built in the early 1900s.
And I know this was, I've been in this home because this is one of your parade homes.
This was a parade home, yeah.
Okay.
This is one of our future parade homes. So it has the front porch all the way across, and that's, we're wanting to pull that theme together. We've been trying to put American flags, of course, in all these houses. But it has the styling of the old style houses, you know, with the bungalow feel. We got the dormers up above coming out of the ceiling, and just all the architectural styling, it fits kind of something that, you know, a lot of comments that we got during the parade was that this house reminds me of my grandma's house. Or
yeah.
A house just like Grandpa used to live in. That's what we wanted. We want to maintain that theme in the community.
If someone wanted to learn more about Rockwell Village, what's the contact information?
Well, number one, they can go to rockwellvillagenampa.com. Or they can go to my website, cotnerbuilding.com.
Wonderful. And your phone number is?
941-9623.
Thank you, Mr. Cotner.